After 60, many people notice a change they can't explain. Energy fades faster, sleep feels lighter, and simple things like climbing stairs or remembering names take more effort. It's not weakness or laziness. It's your body quietly asking for better support. That's what happened to John, a 72-year-old from Michigan. He thought aging meant slowing down until his doctor helped him correct just 4 key nutrient deficiencies. And within weeks, his strength and clarity returned. So, what were those 4 vitamins that helped John rebuild his energy, protect his heart, and even sharpen his mind? In today's video, we'll reveal the 4 essential vitamins that help you stay strong, sharp, and live longer, all backed by real science and senior-friendly guidance. If you're serious about your health after 50, make sure to subscribe and watch until the end. These simple changes could transform the next decade of your life. Vitamin 4, magnesium, the hidden mineral that rebuilds you. After 60. If there's one mineral that quietly keeps your body running, it's magnesium. And yet, it's also the one most people over 60 are unknowingly missing. It's not flashy or heavily advertised, but magnesium is the unsung hero behind more than 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It keeps your heart beating steadily, your muscles working smoothly, your blood sugar balanced, and your mind calm enough to rest. Unfortunately, magnesium levels decline with age, and the signs often hide in plain sight. You might think your nighttime leg cramps, poor sleep, or constant fatigue are just part of aging. In reality, they're your body's way of whispering, "I need magnesium." Here's why deficiency is so common. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients. On top of that, many medications that older adults rely on, like diuretics for blood pressure or antacids for acid reflux, can drain magnesium from the body. Even eating a fairly healthy diet isn't enough anymore because modern soil depletion has stripped magnesium from many fruits and vegetables. Let's take Linda, a 68-year-old retired nurse. She started waking up at night with calf cramps so painful they'd bring tears to her eyes. She also noticed her heart sometimes skipped a beat and that she struggled to fall asleep. When her doctor ran a simple blood test, it revealed what few had suspected. She was magnesium deficient. After just a few weeks of supplementing the right way, her cramps faded, her sleep improved, and she felt like herself again. That's the quiet power of this mineral. Magnesium doesn't just help one system, it stabilizes all of them. It's a cornerstone for your muscles, heart, nerves, bones, and even blood sugar control. Without it, calcium can build up in the wrong places, nerves misfire, and your body's electrical circuits begin to short out. So how do you restore it safely? Start with the right form. Not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Magnesium oxide is cheap but poorly absorbed and often causes stomach upset. Better choices include magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate, or magnesium malate. They're gentle on digestion and highly absorbable. Most adults over 60 do well with 250 to 400 milligrams per day, depending on their diet and medical condition. But don't just rely on pills. Combine them with magnesium-rich foods to build a natural foundation. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and avocados, black beans and lentils. Even a small square of dark chocolate can help top up your levels. In moderation, of course. Here's something fascinating. Magnesium and calcium work like partners. Calcium contracts your muscles. Magnesium helps them relax. If you're taking calcium without magnesium, your body is out of balance and you may notice more stiffness, cramps, or trouble sleeping. The key is harmony, not excess. Multiple studies show that seniors who maintain healthy magnesium levels enjoy better sleep, improved memory, and lower risk of heart rhythm problems. A 2018 review in the journal Nutrients even found that magnesium deficiency was linked to a 50% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, one of the most common heart rhythm disorders in older adults. The truth is simple. Magnesium won't make headlines, but it will make a difference. So if you often feel restless at night, if your muscles tighten without warning, or your energy just isn't what it used to be, don't ignore those signals. You might not need more stimulants or pain pills. You might just need magnesium. Fix your magnesium, and many aging problems, from cramps to brain fog, simply fade away. Vitamin 3, vitamin D3, the sunshine shield against frailty. If magnesium is the quiet stabilizer of your body, vitamin D3 is the switch that turns everything on. It's often called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. It fuels your bones, muscles, immunity, and even your mood. Yet, it's estimated that more than 70% of adults over 60 in the US are deficient in this essential nutrient, even those who think they spend enough time outdoors. So why does this happen? As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. Add in sunscreen, cloudy weather, or simply spending more time indoors, and your natural production drops dramatically. What's worse, the signs of low D3 are so subtle that most people mistake them for normal aging: fatigue, muscle weakness, low mood, or brittle bones. But underneath, your body is quietly struggling to maintain balance. Take Eleanor, a 74-year-old grandmother from California. She loved gardening, but started feeling too tired to enjoy it. Her legs felt weak, her back ached constantly, and she caught every cold that came around. After a routine checkup, her doctor discovered her vitamin D level was far below normal. Within 2 months of restoring it, she was back tending her garden, stronger and more cheerful than she'd been in years. That's the power of vitamin D3. It doesn't just strengthen bones, it energizes life. Here's how it works. D3 helps your intestines absorb calcium, ensuring it goes into your bones rather than your arteries. It supports muscle function, reducing the risk of falls, and enhances immune defense, helping your body fight infections. Even your brain and mood depend on it. Studies show that low vitamin D is linked to seasonal depression and cognitive decline. A 2020 review in the British Medical Journal found that older adults with low vitamin D levels had a 30% higher risk of death from all causes and were far more likely to suffer from infections and frailty. That's not fear-mongering. It's a reminder that a simple nutrient can make a profound difference. So how much do you actually need? For most seniors, 1,000, 2,000 IU of D3, cholecalciferol, per day is ideal. Some people with significant deficiencies may need a short-term higher dose, but only under medical guidance. Always take D3 with a meal that contains healthy fats, such as olive oil, avocado, or salmon, because it's fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs it best this way. There's also an important partnership between vitamin D3, K2, and magnesium. Magnesium helps activate vitamin D in the body. K2 directs the calcium absorbed by D3 into your bones, keeping it away from arteries. Without these teammates, D3 can't work at its full potential. And don't forget your plate. Food can also give you a natural boost. Include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines twice a week, plus egg yolks and fortified milk or orange juice. Even modest sunlight exposure, 10 to 15 minutes on your arms and face a few times per week, can help top up your levels safely. Vitamin D3 isn't just a supplement, it's sunlight in a capsule. It reminds your body that life still has warmth and strength to give. So, if you've been feeling tired, achy, or less vibrant lately, it might not be age catching up to you. It might simply be a lack of light within. A few rays of sunlight or a small capsule of D3 can light up your whole system. Vitamin 2, vitamin B12, the spark plug for brain, blood, and balance. If your body were an engine, vitamin B12 would be the spark plug that keeps everything running smoothly. It fuels your brain, builds your blood, and protects your nerves. Yet it's one of the most common deficiencies among adults over 60. You can eat well, sleep enough, even exercise daily, and still run low on B12 without realizing it. Here's why. As you age, your stomach naturally produces less acid, the very acid needed to extract B12 from food. Add in common medications like metformin for diabetes or antacids for heartburn, and absorption drops even further. The result? A slow, silent decline that can look a lot like aging itself. Let's take Richard, a 69-year-old retired mechanic. He started noticing his hands tingled when holding tools, and sometimes he'd lose his balance walking down the hallway. He brushed it off as getting older, but when his wife noticed he was forgetting small things, like where he parked the car or whether he'd eaten breakfast, she convinced him to see his doctor. The blood test told the story: severe vitamin B12 deficiency. Within weeks of proper treatment, his energy returned, his hands stopped tingling, and his clarity came back. It wasn't memory loss from aging, it was his nervous system asking for help. B12 plays several vital roles. It helps your body produce red blood cells, preventing anemia and fatigue. It protects nerve fibers, supporting balance, coordination, and sensation. It aids in DNA repair and keeps brain cells healthy, boosting memory and mood. When you're low in B12, your body starts to malfunction quietly. You might feel tired for no reason, get lightheaded, or experience numbness or burning in your hands and feet. Some even report depression, confusion, or trouble walking straight. These are not just senior moments, they're warning lights from your body. So how do you fix it safely? The key is choosing the right form and dose. The most effective are methylcobalamin and cyanocobalamin, taken in doses of 500, 1000 mcg daily. Because absorption through the stomach is often weak in older adults, the best method is a sublingual tablet dissolved under the tongue, or, in severe cases, B12 injections prescribed by a doctor. And of course, food still matters. Great dietary sources include salmon, sardines, eggs, Greek yogurt, and grass-fed beef. But remember, after 60, even a healthy diet might not be enough, which is why many seniors benefit from supplementing under medical guidance. The best part? B12 is water soluble, so your body flushes out any excess. That means it's both safe and essential for long-term use. You don't have to accept brain fog, weakness, or imbalance as an inevitable part of aging. With enough B12, your nerves fire sharply, your blood carries oxygen efficiently, and your focus returns. Protect your nerves, protect your independence. That's the quiet power of B12. Vitamin 1, omega-3, fatty acids, the longevity nutrient. If there's one nutrient that truly defines healthy aging, it's omega-3 fatty acids, the good fats your body can't make on its own. Found in fish like salmon and sardines, or in plant sources like flax and chia, omega-3s are your body's natural armor against inflammation, memory loss, and heart disease. They don't just help you live longer, they help you live better. You see, as we age, inflammation quietly becomes the body's biggest enemy. It stiffens joints, clouds memory, weakens the heart, and even accelerates cell aging. Omega-3s, specifically EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, work like peacekeepers, calming that internal fire before it does long-term damage. But here's the modern problem. The typical American diet is overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids from vegetable oils like corn, soy, and sunflower. These fats aren't bad by themselves, but when omega-6s outnumber omega-3s by 10 or even 20 to 1, your body slips into a constant state of inflammation. The result? Stiff joints, dry skin, brain fog, and chronic fatigue that too many people mistake for normal aging. Take Helen, a 76-year-old retired school teacher. She began noticing that her fingers ached when she wrote cards to her grandchildren, and her memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. After her doctor recommended an omega-3 blood test, it turned out her levels were less than half of what's considered optimal. Within 2 months of adding high-quality fish oil and more salmon to her diet, Helen's joints loosened, her focus improved, and she felt younger from the inside out. That's the difference balance can make. Here's what omega-3s do for you. Reduce inflammation, easing pain in joints and muscles. Protect your heart, lowering triglycerides and improving circulation. Nourish your brain, supporting memory, mood, and focus. Slow cellular aging, protecting DNA and helping you feel youthful longer. Science backs this up. A massive study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with the highest omega-3 levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes, including heart disease and stroke. Other research shows that omega-3s may help prevent cognitive decline and even mild depression in older adults. So how can you get enough? Aim for 1,000, 2,000 nachweisens of combined EPA and DHA per day, either from purified fish oil or algae-based supplements, perfect for vegetarians. Choose products tested for heavy metals and purified for safety. The best ones come in triglyceride form for better absorption. Combine supplements with real foods: salmon, sardines, mackerel, chia seeds, flaxseed, and walnuts. If you prefer food-first nutrition, 2 servings of fatty fish per week can make a real difference. For others, a daily supplement bridges the gap easily and safely. The best part? Omega-3s don't just protect your body, they protect your identity. They keep your brain sharp, your heart steady, and your spirit engaged with life. So before you reach for another pill promising youth, start with the one nutrient proven to support it naturally. Because omega-3 isn't just about living longer, it's about staying yourself longer. By now, you've seen how 4 simple nutrients, magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, and omega-3s, can quietly rebuild your strength, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind after 60. These aren't miracle pills or new age trends. They're time-tested essentials that work with your body, not against it, helping you stay vibrant and independent year after year. After midlife, health isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. A little awareness, a few mindful habits, and the courage to adjust make all the difference. Whether it's adding magnesium to ease your muscles, topping up your D3 for stronger bones, restoring B12 to protect your nerves, or balancing omega-3s to calm inflammation, every step you take today lays the foundation for a stronger tomorrow. Remember, the path to longevity isn't found in luck or genetics alone. It's built on the small daily choices you make, choosing salmon over processed food, sunlight over screens, and curiosity over complacency. Here's what truly matters. 1. Test, don't guess. Know your vitamin levels and adjust wisely. 2. Supplement smartly. Give your body what it actually needs, not what's trending. 3. Eat real food consistently. Whole foods are still your body's best medicine. So now let me ask you, Which of these vitamins will you start focusing on first? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step toward better health. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We share natural senior nutrition insights every week to help you live stronger, longer, and with purpose. Because your future health doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins with the choice you make today.